So I was filming a completely different video. I was walking to Mordor and I got a call that changed everything. This is how I was reunited with my childhood dog. So for a little bit of backstory, her name's Aspen. We got her when I was younger. I had to go to college, and after I was gone, it was pretty hard for my parents to take care of a husky puppy. And so I got a devastating call while at college that they had to give her away. I always wondered what happened to her, but I figured, I'll never see her again. There I am, literally walking to Mordor, taking my steps, doing my thing, and I get a random call from my mom, and she says, "You remember that husky, Aspen?" And I'm like, "Yes." And she's like, "Well, she's running around in the town we moved to. Someone picked her up, took her to a shelter. They called the chip. It traced back to us, and we don't know who she belongs to." She moved cities to the same city we moved to. Just absolutely crazy. And so I was like, well, I gotta go see her for the first time. Completely morbidly obese, broken canines, nails super long, overgrown, super dirty. I don't know how many days she's been running around, but she's in rough shape. It just tore me up to see like the dog in just such bad shape, and I don't know how her life had been for 8 years, because I guess something happened to that guy. Who knows how many owners. So my first thought was like, let's get her a bath. She hated it. It was like bathing a tornado siren. Once we got home, next day, I was like, we got to check up. We got to do a vet visit. We had her spayed also like a long time ago, so she was good on that. And he did say on like a 1 to 9 scale, 9 being like morbidly obese, like you got to roll the dog into the room, she's an 8. I still think this is wrong. She only weighed 81 pounds, but she's supposed to be like 60, 65. As her certified personal trainer, I went ahead and set her workout routine to 3 walks a day and only dog food, because I can only assume that she was being fed donuts and olive oil before this. Actually, real talk, she does have like callus looking things on her elbows, and she moves constantly. The only way she gets that fat is if she was in a cage all the time and potentially fed like garbage. No more cages for you. So we took her on our first walk. She pulled a lot. She's very reactionary. Anything ducks, dogs, birds. A few days after that, I was taking her on a walk. It was extremely windy, and this video was taken right before chaos ensued. Her collar was not tight enough, and she stopped, and I was still walking forward a little bit, and she just pulled back, slipped the collar, and looked at me, and I said, "Aspen," and she's like, "What?" And I said, "Aspen," and she starts to walk away, and she looks back at me like, "Oh, I'm gonna do something stupid." And sure enough, she ran over to the pond. And I think she thought that, it's naturally gonna like kind of slowly increase in level. Nope. It's a toilet bowl. That's a toilet bowl pond. It looks like one. It sometimes smells like one. And she just jumped right in. And so her stupid little body sunk all the way down to her chest. Like basically the water was down there. Her legs were completely submerged, and then just stood there. I'm like, you idiot. You hated the bath and you just jump right in the pond? Like, what is that? I walk over there, and I've got the leash and the collar on it, so I start trying to like fish her out of there. Like I'm like dangling the thing, trying to hook the collar over her nose. So I get it, coaxing her up to the edge, and she won't kind of get out of the edge of the toilet bowl. I reach down to kind of like help lift her up, because I assume she just can't get up. And I reach under her arms and kind of just give her a little pressure to say like, "Here, I'll help you." And she bites me.
Why is Jerkface McChubby locked outside? She can just wait outside there by herself. God, we've got some training to do, I guess.
I think she felt sorry. It was just kind of like a reaction. I think she hates being picked up. Fun little quirky thing about the 800-pound husky. And so then I just gave her a little more pressure again, and she climbed on out and went back. And then we did some training videos.
How to train a Siberian husky. Do you have a Siberian husky at home?
You gonna learn today. Hopefully. I don't know. I don't think they train well. I don't think they like to listen. This is what they're supposed to look like for reference. That's like normal size.
I'm learning about overweight huskies for no particular reason.
Okay, so she thought she was alone earlier, was howling. She does try and run. This is what I was looking for. May become clingy when stressed or anxious, such as when there are changes in routine or they are in an unfamiliar setting. She literally, like, if I walk anywhere where she can, like, not see me, gets up and comes to follow. That makes a lot of sense.
I need her to not be reactive like that. And so we got a pinch collar, which is a game changer. I mean, don't get me wrong. I felt like I was committing a hate crime when I bought like an inverted spike collar to put on a dog. But I did watch a video first, and it showed exactly what she was doing with a husky, like just all over the place, reactionary, crazy. It worked. It worked so good. She wasn't nearly as reactionary. She just felt the pressure. If she were to charge, she knows it would kind of squeeze and be uncomfortable. And so she just does it. A day later, we did leave a box of Girl Scout cookies too close to the edge of the counter. And I guess I'd been gone 30 minutes or something. Came back, saw it on the ground, and she greeted me. She's the best Walmart greeter ever. When you walk in the house, she like goes crazy. It's all.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh! You crazy girl. Oh my goodness.
But she greeted me, and then I saw the Girl Scout cookies, and I'm like, what is this? And as soon as she saw it, she was like, I just showed her the evidence. And she runs over into the corner and just sits there. And she starts pouting. Like, and then we've had some construction done on the house, and anytime there's a loud noise, she really doesn't like that. So she'll come and she'll literally like lay right underneath my chair. Pretty cute for a husky girl. Anyways, walks are going great. She's really adapted to the family. She Walmart greets everybody when they get home. Only doing about 2 walks, and we started doing some jogging. She's doing pretty good with that. She's breathing better. I think she's a little less hot. I swear she's lost some fat. I need to go weigh her again, but she looks a little slimmer, I think. So I thought this was just the craziest story because I never thought I'd see this dog again. And it's just now there's a humongous husky back in my life. And I feel like it's fate, but either way, she found her way home. Let me know if you guys want more updates on her. But yeah, if you see her popping up more often, that's why.
Oh, princess. Oh my